Hello, what is good, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more CSGO news. Let's break it down. The top story today, guys, as you guys could probably tell by the thumbnail, today we debate the possible signing of an entire roster by that of 100 Thieves. Now, it's already been confirmed. I'm sure many of you guys are well aware. Nadeshot and the team was in Berlin scouting talent, and apparently they've actually scouted entire rosters to potentially sign to their organization. 100 Thieves could be returning to North American CSGO, possibly the Asian region of CSGO. I say Asian because they're kind of in that region, but either way, let's break it down, guys. The first option, which is actually brought to us first of all by Don Hossie, apparently he heard rumors that 100 Thieves is going to assign the entire roster of NRG. Now, when you first think about this, at least in my opinion, I thought, what a perfect option for a team to return to North American CSGO with the now #2 roster. They had a great major run to the semifinals. On top of that, during the Legend stage, they took down Astralis, they took down Liquid in a best of one, your #1, North American team, and Astralis, who they beat in a best of 3 during the Legend stage, your #1 team in the world after taking the major. Now, yes, we saw a bit of a different NRG in the playoffs, but still, their best playoff and major run yet. They are looking very dominant. They're the top of North America, so why not sign these guys? Because along with that, they have an ESO Pro League spot and an ECS spot, and if you're trying to be somewhat financially sound, or so we think, this is a great option to pick up an entire roster out there, because if not NRG, you're looking back towards, the bottom half of the top 10, if not somewhere in the top 20 for teams. NRG, it seems like by a lot of opinions out there, would be a perfect fit for this. On top of that, you add in the fact that Content King Tarek is on the team, and 100 Thieves Nadeshot loves content. Are the stars aligning for NRG and 100 Thieves to return to NA CSGO? It might just be, but let's break down the counter option to that being a play on words, NRG or RNG. As now we have, according to Decay, we could have contracts expiring for Renegades, and now breaking stories ever since Decay broke it first. Apparently their contracts are going to be going up, and Renegades could be leaving CSGO entirely. Now brought to us by several reports. Decay's first. I will link down below for all of you guys. Besides that, Decay also making Renegades social media runners look even, I almost said stupider, even more dumb, as they've actually now deleted their tweet calling out Decay's original tweet and denying the allegations that their contracts were set to expire. They've ever since deleted that. And now we have Decay double quoting himself and proving the fact is this, guys: Renegades contracts are about to expire, and rumor has it that that team is not going to be re-signed. And so, like I said earlier, guys, this is the team somewhat in the Asian region, an entire roster that had also a very, very good major run for themselves. Besides that, throughout the year, they were relatively quiet, but still, if you're looking to acquire a full roster inside the top 15, by most remarks inside the top 10 as well, why not choose Renegades? On top of that, if you're trying to be financially sound, they could be a much cheaper option than that of NRG, because if their contracts are set to expire, those buyouts expire along with them. So if Nadeshot 100 Thieves is trying to save money in that way, although I think a lot of us can agree in terms of overall talent and success rates at S tier events besides the major, NRG probably has a better shot with their current roster. Although they do have buyouts, they also, though, on top of that, NRG has another spot. They have ECS and ESO Pro League. Renegades only has ESO Pro League, and with that, though, that's probably going to be enough for next year in terms of what 100 Thieves are looking for, because the ESO Pro Tour is coming, and if you're a part of Pro League, you're going to be a large portion of that as well, as long as you can qualify, though, big point, for those S tier events like we know NRG probably can. Renegades, will they fall off? Again, we don't know. So I pass the question on to you guys. I honestly do think when it looks for a perfect fit for 100 Thieves to come back, NRG is really at the top of my list. They have 2 spots. They have a major spot. They will be back in the major guaranteed. The only other option I think advantage-wise for Renegades is the fact they could have requalified through Asia pretty easily, but they already have their major spot as well and an ESO Pro League spot. So it is quite comparable now. We have, for NRG, one additional league spot, that being ECS, which Renegades does not have. They both have major and ESO Pro League spots, and on top of that, though, a little bit more in Renegades' favor, they might not have buyouts by the time they are acquired, which would maybe save 100 Thieves a lot of money. In terms of brand value, though, content, which roster can bring them more, and would they like to have a roster based in NA and not over in Australia? So many things I'm sure they're determining as well. We also have, that's actually Jacob Toft, one of the new management for 100 Thieves. He's followed many of the Renegades guys on Twitter to kind of feed these rumors. I think it's guaranteed guaranteed 100 Thieves is speculated on both of these rosters and all of these players being involved. I don't think they're going to try and build a mixed assortment of players out there. It seems they are trying to acquire an entire roster. Will it be, though? And who do you guys think it should be? NRG or RNG. Until next time, guys, breaking down CSGO and other esports news here all day long. CSGO roster trades do continue, and my mind still hurts. I'll break them down here as soon as possible and as soon as I can. Until then, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.